The high desert of Taos, New Mexico is known for its natural beauty and artistic spirit. The landscape, with its sweeping vistas and vibrant sunsets, has long been a source of inspiration for artists, writers, and nature enthusiasts. The serene environment and the rich cultural heritage of the area make it a unique and cherished place. But since the early 1990s, this tranquil town has also been home to a perplexing mystery, the Taos hum. This enigmatic sound has captured the attention of both residents and visitors, turning the peaceful town into a focal point for scientific inquiry and speculation. This unexplained phenomenon, a low-frequency sound heard by some residents, has baffled scientists and locals alike. Despite numerous investigations, the source of the hum remains elusive, adding to the intrigue and mystique surrounding it. Researchers have employed various methods to try and pinpoint the origin of the sound, but so far definitive answers have been hard to come by. The hum's emergence was sudden and unexpected. One day the town was its usual quiet self, and the next a strange, persistent noise began to infiltrate the lives of those who could hear it. The sudden onset of the hum left many residents puzzled and concerned, wondering what could be causing such a disturbance in their otherwise peaceful environment. It quickly became a source of fascination and frustration for those living in its midst. Some residents found themselves unable to escape the constant low-frequency noise, which seemed to follow them everywhere they went. The hum became a topic of daily conversation, with people sharing their experiences and theories about what might be causing it. The early 1990s marked the beginning of widespread reports about the hum. As more and more people came forward with their accounts, the phenomenon gained national attention. Newspapers and television programs covered the story, bringing the mystery of the Taos hum to a wider audience and sparking interest from researchers and curious minds across the country. People from different backgrounds and walks of life described hearing a similar sound. Whether they were young or old, long-time residents or recent arrivals, the hum seemed to affect a diverse cross-section of the population. This widespread occurrence made it clear that the phenomenon was not limited to a specific group or area within the town. It was a low rumble, often compared to a distant diesel engine or refrigerator. The sound was described as a constant droning noise that could be heard both indoors and outdoors. For those who could hear it, the hum was an ever-present background noise that could not be easily ignored or drowned out. The hum was ever present for those who could hear it, becoming a constant companion in their daily lives. It affected their ability to sleep, concentrate, and enjoy the quiet moments that were once a cherished part of living in Taos. The persistent noise led to feelings of frustration and helplessness, as there seemed to be no way to escape or mitigate its effects. The emergence of the Taos hum sparked a wave of curiosity and concern. Community meetings were held to discuss the phenomenon, with residents sharing their experiences and seeking answers. Scientists and researchers were invited to investigate, bringing with them a variety of equipment and theories in an attempt to solve the mystery. Was this an environmental anomaly, a man-made phenomenon, or something else entirely? Theories ranged from natural geological processes to secret government projects, but none could definitively explain the hum. Environmental scientists took samples and conducted tests, while engineers examined local infrastructure for potential sources of the noise. The mystery of the hum began to weave itself into the fabric of Taos, adding another layer of intrigue to this already unique location. As the years went by, the Taos hum became a part of the town's identity, a curious enigma that continued to draw attention and speculation. Despite the lack of concrete answers, the hum remains a fascinating and enduring aspect of life in Taos, a reminder of the many mysteries that still exist in our world. Describing the Taos hum is a bit like trying to capture the wind. It's elusive and subjective. The Taos hum is a mysterious phenomenon that has puzzled residents and researchers alike for decades. It is named after the small town of Taos in New Mexico, where it was first widely reported in the early 1990s. However, similar hums have been reported in various parts of the world, making it a global enigma. Those who can hear it describe it as a persistent low-frequency sound, often compared to a distant diesel engine idling or a refrigerator humming. Imagine a sound that is always there, just at the edge of your hearing, never loud enough to be overwhelming, but persistent enough to be maddening. For some, it is a constant companion, while for others it comes and goes unpredictably. The hum is typically heard indoors, and it's often more noticeable at night when ambient noise levels are lower. This makes it particularly troublesome for those who hear it, as it can interfere with sleep and quiet moments of relaxation. The stillness of the night amplifies the hum, making it more intrusive and harder to ignore. The hum's frequency is thought to be in the range of 20 to 80 Hz, which falls into the lower end of human hearing. This low frequency range is often associated with natural phenomena such as earthquakes or volcanic activity, but the Taos hum remains unexplained by any known natural or man-made sources. This low frequency makes it difficult to pinpoint the hum's source, as low-frequency sounds can travel long distances and easily penetrate walls and other structures. This characteristic adds to the mystery, as the hum can be heard in different locations, sometimes miles apart, with no clear source in sight. The subjective nature of the hum adds another layer of complexity. What one person hears as a distinct hum, another might not hear at all. This variability has led to debates about whether the hum is a physical sound or a psychological phenomenon. Some theories suggest that it could be a form of tinnitus, a condition where individuals perceive sound without an external source. While some residents report hearing it constantly, others only hear it occasionally, and some don't hear it at all. This inconsistency has made it challenging for researchers to study the hum systematically. The lack of a consistent pattern means that traditional methods of sound analysis often come up short. This variability in perception has led researchers to consider whether factors like individual hearing sensitivity or psychological factors might play a role in the hum's perception. Some studies have looked into the possibility of a mass psychogenic illness where the hum is a shared psychological experience rather than a physical sound. Others have explored the idea that certain individuals might be more sensitive to low-frequency sounds due to unique physiological traits. Despite numerous studies and theories, the Taos hum remains one of the most intriguing auditory mysteries of our time. It continues to be a topic of fascination and frustration for those who hear it and those who seek to understand it. Whether it is a natural phenomenon, a man-made sound, or a psychological experience, the Taos hum challenges our understanding of sound and perception. As we continue to explore the mysteries of our world, the Taos hum serves as a reminder of how much we have yet to learn about the complexities of human perception and the environment around us. Perhaps one day we will uncover the truth behind this enigmatic sound, but until then, it remains a haunting and fascinating puzzle. The Earth itself is a dynamic and often noisy place capable of producing a wide range of sounds. Could the Taos hum be a subtle symphony of our planet hidden beneath our feet? Some researchers believe that geological activity might hold the key to understanding this enigmatic phenomenon. One prominent geological theory focuses on the unique geology of the Taos region. The Rio Grande Rift, a major geological feature, runs right through Taos. This rift, a zone where the Earth's crust is slowly pulling apart, is known for its seismic activity and geothermal features. Some researchers speculate that the hum could be caused by the movement of magma deep underground, the shifting of tectonic plates, or the release of gases from geothermal vents. These subterranean activities could generate low-frequency sound waves that propagate through the Earth's crust, eventually reaching the surface in Taos. Section 4. Whispers in the Wind. Atmospheric explanations. The atmosphere, our planet's gaseous envelope, is a restless and dynamic system constantly in motion. Could it be that the Taos hum is a form of atmospheric acoustics, a subtle whisper carried on the wind? Some researchers believe that atmospheric phenomena might play a role in generating or amplifying the mysterious hum. One atmospheric theory centers on infrasound, which refers to sound waves with frequencies below the range of human hearing. Infrasound can be produced by a variety of natural sources, including ocean waves, earthquakes, volcanoes, and even meteors entering the atmosphere. It's possible that low-frequency infrasound waves generated by distant events could travel long distances through the atmosphere and become audible in Taos under specific atmospheric conditions. For example, temperature inversions, where a layer of warm air traps colder air near the ground, can create a ducting effect, trapping sound waves and allowing them to travel further than usual. Section 5. The human element. Could we be the source? As we delve into the mystery of the Taos hum, we must consider the role of human activity. The Taos hum has puzzled residents and researchers alike for decades, and while natural explanations have been explored, the possibility that we, humans, might be the source cannot be ignored. Could our own technological advancements be inadvertently creating this persistent sound? In our quest for progress, we have filled our world with an array of electronic devices and systems that emit various frequencies and signals. Some theories suggest that man-made sources ranging from industrial equipment to electromagnetic radiation might be the culprits behind the hum. The hum could be a byproduct of the very technologies that have become integral to our daily lives. One theory points to the possibility of electromagnetic pollution. Electromagnetic fields are generated by a multitude of devices, from power lines to cell phone towers and even household electronics. These fields are invisible, yet they permeate our environment. In our increasingly interconnected world, we are surrounded by a constant barrage of electromagnetic signals from power lines, cell phone towers, Wi-Fi routers, and other electronic devices. These signals are essential for modern communication and convenience, but they may also have unintended side effects. Could these electromagnetic fields be interacting with the human body or the environment in a way that produces an audible hum? Some researchers propose that certain individuals might be more sensitive to these fields, perceiving them as sound. Another theory focuses on industrial noise pollution. Industrial activities, even those far from Taos, could be contributing to the hum. The noise generated by factories, power plants, and heavy machinery can travel long distances. While Taos itself is not a major industrial center, it's possible that low-frequency noise from distant factories, power plants, or even highway traffic could be traveling through the ground or air and becoming concentrated in Taos due to the region's unique geography or geology. The landscape of Taos, with its specific geological formations, might act as a natural amplifier, focusing these distant sounds into a persistent hum that only some people can hear. The human element in the Taos hum mystery is a complex and multifaceted issue. It raises questions about how our modern lifestyle and technological advancements might be impacting our environment and our own sensory experiences. As we continue to investigate, we must remain open to the possibility that the source of the hum could be a combination of factors, both natural and man-made. Understanding the Taos hum requires a holistic approach, considering not just the physical sources of the sound, but also the human perception and the environment in which it occurs. Only by examining all these elements together can we hope to unravel the mystery of the Taos hum and find a solution that brings peace to those affected by it.